Nothing ever went wrong on one of his drives. "What's that?" Ollie suddenly said. Chancy looked up. In the distance, riders had appeared, their silhouettes distorted by the heat haze. They were hard to make out until they came closer. There were 7, all told, and they spread out as they came. "Why, speak of the devil," Ollie said. "What?" Chancy said. It galled him a trifle that his friend had the eyes of a hawk and could make out things a lot farther off than he could. "Injuns, by gosh." Chancy sat straighter and placed his hand on his Remington. "Are you sure, pard?" "Well, they've got long hair, and some of them have bows, and their faces are kind of dark." Ollie paused. "I never did savvy why we call them redskins, though. They're not really red. But then, we're not really white, are we? We're sort of pink." "One of us should ride back and let Stout know," Chancy suggested. They were riding point, well ahead of the 1,500 longhorns. "What if they're hostile?" Chancy scowled. He'd never fought Indians. For that matter, he'd never fought anyone. Of the 14 cowboys on the drive, not counting the cook, only 2 were any shucks with a 6-shooter. Jelly Varnes shot 2 men once in a saloon fracas. And then there was Ben Rigginaw. Gossip had it he'd killed at least 3 and wounded a few more. Maybe he had and maybe he hadn't, but the matched pair of Remingtons he wore wasn't for show. "I reckon you're right," Chancy said, drawing rein. "We hold our ground and see what they want." Ollie followed suit. 3 of those redskins have bows. One has a lance. He'll be the one to watch out for." "Since when are you an expert on Indians?" "I know a lance is a lot bigger than an arrow," Ollie said. "If that redskin raises his arm to throw, we should plug him." "Listen to you," Chancy said. "Wild Bill Hickok." "So what if I've never shot anybody?" Ollie said. "I'm not about to let them stick me." Chancy studied the Indians as they drew near. Truth was, he couldn't tell one tribe from another, but he could tell old from young. And with one exception, the 7 were long in the tooth. Over half had gray hair, and were scrawny to boot. 4 wore leggings, the others a mix of white clothes that had seen better days. "They don't look very fierce." "Neither does a dog until it bites you." Sometimes, Chancy reflected, his pard said the silliest things. "Keep your 6-gun holstered. We don't want to provoke them." "Could be they're already riled," Ollie said. 3 of them have arrows knocked." It could be caution on the part of the redskins, Chancy reflected, or it could portend trouble. "They lift those bows. We better shoot." Chancy prayed it wouldn't come to that. He plastered a smile on his face to show he was friendly, but none of the Indians returned it. The warriors drew rein about 10 feet out. The youngest, in the middle, wore a black hat with a round crown and cradled a Sharp's rifle in the crook of an elbow. Chancy held his left hand up, palm out, and said, "How do you do, gents? We're friendly if you are." "What makes you think they speak our lingo?" Ollie said. "They probably only know their own, or that finger talk Injuns do." "Doesn't hurt to try," Chancy said. The warrior in the middle gestured sharply. "We want cows." "How's that again?" Ollie said. "We want cows," the warrior repeated. "I don't blame you," Ollie said. "They beat pigs. Pigs don't give milk and taste too salty. I've always liked cow meat more than pig meat. Chicken meat, too, for that matter. Snake meat I can do without. I won't eat any critter that crawls." The warrior cocked his head as if confused, then said, "1 cow for each." And he pointed at every single warrior in turn. "I don't happen to have any cows on me at the moment," Ollie